Okay, I'm just going to overdub what I did on this build because it was a bit noisy. So start off with what we were doing is setting the tremolo screws. Luckily they were already cut out, so I knew roughly where they went. But it was a matter of using what we used. It was a 2mm drill bit just to go in a little bit because this would help us get the screw in. You could screw into a middle bit of wood, but there's always the opportunity of cracking the wood. So what I did one first just to make sure it all went okay, and then screwed it in. Basically, like I say, there was a hole there already, so it was just a matter of making that hole a little bit bigger to give us an opportunity to get the screw in easier. It was quite time consuming and hard work, to be fair. It really was quite hard getting him into the wood. Obviously this is the 6-hole tremolo, which is the vintage style. There's arguments which one's the best, but they probably both sound the same in general. Once I've got all 6 holes in, just a matter of just setting them all down really. You don't really want to set one at one time and then go across. So just trying to do each of them individually a little bit, make sure the bridge sits perfect. This has got to be perfectly in line because this is where you're going to this is where the strings are going to start their journey, so it has to make sure it goes down the neck perfectly straight. And there was a little bit of give, so hopefully when we get the neck on there, this is going to be perfectly sat, and this is looking in from the neck pocket. So we'll just have just wait for that done. As you can see, I'm using 2 hands because it really was getting quite hard. And there's your mum in the background carrying you about. Okay, now this bit went a little bit wrong first time round. This is the claw of the tremolo, which is where the strings, not the springs, sorry, work against the tremolo. These were quite sizable screws to get in, and at such an angle, and I actually got it in pretty much perfect, but I could not get the depth of the screw themselves to sit under what would be the back plate. As you can see, you might not be able to see from there, but just from there you can see the screw is literally a millimetre or so too high, because from there the screwdriver, I'm pointing at about 45-degree angles, and it shouldn't be. It should be a lot less of an angle in there, going in almost straighter into the wood. This was a bit of a nuisance. So when you look in that guitar, you're going to see there's actually 2 holes above it, which are the 2 holes I'm doing now on the video. I don't think I videoed myself fixing this bit, so but we'll see in a second. Just it was a shame because it was pretty much perfect, but like I say, difficult to see, but it is literally just over where the back plate would fit. I'm not having a back plate, but then there's that potential of rubbing on your trousers. But so that's what it was finished first time round, which was actually a pretty good go, but it just sat too high and had to be redone. So the next thing to do really was do the jack plate. So this was exactly the same as the other screws. They're very small screws in here. Again, I just use a 2mm drill bit. Create a hole just a bit smaller than the screw itself, so about the size of the shaft of the screw. So when the actual screw goes in, it's got something to get some purchase on. It was all trial and error really with this, but it's a matter of just getting it as symmetrical as you can. Not as it's symmetrical, just get the layout from one part to another correct, so that where the jack plate and the pick guard look up, they're both curved at the same place. So yeah, again, just trying to use a drill just to give you that last few bit, that an easier start. Sorry, and it's you just don't want to split the wood. I've done that before, and you've got no excuse, because I'm telling you, just don't screw straight into wood. It's a stupid idea. It's harder work as well. There's just no benefit to it at all. So that's the jack plate done. Now this is the copper tape that goes inside the guitar. Now I haven't done it all there, but you can sort of see where a bit of the cavity was done there. It's all done now, just to stop any unwanted frequencies sort of falling in there. So now we're onto the pick guard. That previous shot was of the foil on the back, just to keep the frequencies out as well. I will be doing a bit more on the scratch plate back. I've run out of tape at the moment now. So we've got the plate on. It was just a matter of screwing in the pots. So as you can see there, there's nothing's wired up yet, but you've just got a standard the 3 pots and the bracket there, and as you can see, all the copper there is complete. At this point, this is actually actually fitting the pick guard, which was quite tricky to do. I'm not 100% sure right now this is perfect because I haven't got a neck to fit in the pocket yet. I did try my Japanese. As you can see, the guitar on the right, it's got no neck on it. And this is where it felt like it fitted, but it was a little bit loose. So after we've done the pick guard, it was a matter of doing the strap locks. Probably should have measured it, but as you can see there, I just did a straight copy side by side from the Japanese one. Again, just drill a small hole. The screws aren't very big, so it's a really simple thing to do, really. Banjo. So at this point, I'm still missing the pickups, the neck plate, my decal. So still got a few bits to turn up and get, but as you can see, pretty much perfect. That switch there is the Gilmore switch, which is just going to give the extra couple of options. Tremolo action works.